What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan. Welcome back to another Destiny What's Using Weekly Heroic Strike video. So let's get straight into the modifiers. We've got Heroic, Solar Burn, Brawler and Ironclad this week. So again, the modifiers we're going to take advantage of this week are Solar Burn and Brawler. Ironclad's a bit of a bitch, but Solar Burn in general is an absolutely awesome one. It's always fun to play around with. So for the Warlocks, I'd recommend the Sunbreaker Watch the World build that I've actually done in the past. This is probably one of my most popular build videos that I've done out there. Basically, it uses solar flare grenades. The Sunbreakers, if you don't know, basically give you Gift of the Sun, which gives you another grenade. So that frees up the spot for a Touch of Flame and Viking Funeral. A very popular build back in the day in the Crucible. A lot of people hated it as it was very strong. Viking Funeral basically makes your damage stack up to 3 times, which basically gives you a huge damage output with your grenades. Radiant Skin is for the the tankiness in the super. Flame Shield is nice with the Brawler melee this week, being able to just run up to a low leveled mob, one hit them, get your Flame Shield, and survive. Really, that's basically the general gist of the build. Weapons, again, you're going to want to prioritize anything solar, anything with a fire flame on it. Just use it. It's going to give you a hell of a lot more damage, and it's going to benefit you a lot more. So I'm actually going to be using stuff like the Gjallarhorn this week. The reason I like the Gjallarhorn, you just switch to it, pop a rocket off, switch back. Very easy to use. The Razorlight Air can be a bit risky at times if you're going up against Cabal. If you run up too close to them, sometimes they can melt you with their machine guns. But anyway, that's the Warlock. So, for you hunters out there, we're going to be running Golden Gun with the Celestial Nighthawk. Now, this may seem like a pretty obvious choice, but let's get straight into the actual general gist of the build and what I use. So, for my build, I use Scavenger, Gambler's Dagger, and Knife Juggler. Now, these 3 perks work very well together. Super fun to use. I never really see anybody using Scavenger, so that's why I actually tried out this build in the past, and it actually worked very well. I've had quite a few people say that it's a very unique build. They've not seen a lot of other people use it like this, but it's super fun, guys. Definitely try this out if you are going to be using your hunter this week in strikes. Super fun. Again, links will be in the description for all of the builds, so go down to the link in the description. So finally, last but not least, is the Titan. We're going to be using Sunbreaker. Just quickly change these nodes over real quick. There we go. But this build is super fun. It focuses around using your Melting Point build. Melting Point is super good in strikes, especially on bosses. Being able to give you and your team a huge damage boost, so you can just quickly melt them with Gjallarhorns. If someone's on your team's not running Tether, if you don't have that utility there to actually get huge peaks of damage in, this is another amazing way to do it. It can be a little bit risky at times, getting that close to a boss, meleeing him, but play it safe. You don't have to just run in all the time. Go in and get the melee in when you can, but it uses an insurmountable skull fort. It's quite an underrated helmet in my opinion. Super fun to use. Definitely go check this one out if you're playing a Titan this week. Again, all links for all 3 builds will be in the description down below. Go check them out, guys. Subscribe to the channel for future Destiny content. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.